Hello, team. This is Charles Becco here with Brooklyn Traders, and today I am going to show you how to buy the dip, whether it be stocks or crypto. We know recently there's been a lot of pain, a lot of heartache in the crypto market, and people want to figure out, hey, where do you buy the dip? I'm going to show you a very simple and easy process to try to figure that out, and let's get to it. First, you want to identify an area of support, right? So an area of support is when the price comes down and it stops at a level. You can confirm the area of support by something that's called a wick, right? So as the price comes down, they form these little lines right there. Those are called wicks, right? You want to find wicks that are at the bottom of each one of these candlesticks. The bigger the wick, the stronger that support is, or the stronger the buyers believe in that level of support, right? So you really want to look for a big wick to buy for your support levels, right? So we're looking at a chart of XRP. This is a 4-hour chart here. Okay, so where do we buy the dip on here? Okay, so unfortunately, you do need to look at a previous time frame to figure out when to buy the dip, right? You have to see what the chart has done in the past, right? And so we got a nice, big, thick, girthy wick right there, right? So, you kind of want to, pay attention to this, right? You want to, pay attention, okay, to something that looks like that, okay? So when you identify that, when you notice that, hey, the price is trickling down, you want to be ahead of the game. You want to anticipate, all right, that this area of support, right, just around here, is going to hold based on this big wick, okay? It's a big wick, okay? All right? And so you want to set your buy orders down here, okay? Now, in situations like this, right, when there's some bearishness in the market, my opinion is you should just take whatever the market is willing to give you, right? So if you drop down here, you balance up 10 or 15 cents, take your 10 or 15 cents. If you say, hey, you know what, Charles, I like this level of support. Let me try to swing trade this a day or two. Hey, you could probably do that. And in this situation, if you were to buy the dip there, right, based on this previous, okay, this is a previous, right, support level, right? Previous support level, it would have worked out for you in a very nice way, all right? Let me just kind of clean the screen off right here. And let's look for another entry, right? So unfortunately, XRP continued to go down, okay? And we made another big girthy wick, right? So came down here, bounced up, and we started kind of moving down again. So in this situation, right, you got to ask yourself, hey, where is an area that I could buy the dip? Well, remember what we said before, right? Looky here. Bam. Look at that, right? You again, on a big candle wick like that, right? If the price comes down here again, team, right? You want to kind of anticipate that you will get a bounce in an area that formed a big giant wick like that, okay? So you could buy the dip here, okay? Buy the dip, right? BTD, buy the dip right there, okay? Again, very simple, very easy, nothing complicated here. All right, let's take a look at a 4-hour chart on Ethereum. Okay, same thing. You have to identify the big wicks. Okay, we're looking at Ethereum, we're looking at XRP, but guess what, guys? You could do this with anything. Okay, you could potentially do this with Forex. You could do this with stocks. You could do this with pretty much anything. Again, identify the areas with the big wicks. Right, all right, and as price starts to inch its way down there, right? You want to anticipate that something that made a wick as big as this, okay, is going to hold again, right? And you buy the dip here, okay? Simple, easy, not complicated, team, all right? This is the only buy the dip video you will ever need. Right here by Brooklyn Traders. Just a few caveats here. Okay, remember, team, cash is a position. Okay, so in order for you to buy the dip, right, you got to have some cash on hand, right? Have some dry powder, okay? have some ammunition, have some cash ready to go, ready to deploy. You should always keep somewhere between 10 to 30% of whatever your portfolio is in cash, okay? And you do them for these dip buying opportunities. You don't want to be taking your whatever, your rent money, your mortgage money, your baby's diaper money, or anything like that, or your car note or anything to buy the dip, because it may not work out for you. Okay, team, this is Charles Becco, Brooklyn Traders, and this is our Buy the Dip video. Thanks, subscribe, and see you next time.